follow up the Scion.
You've got a Scion diving in.
You've got such a nice, well-rounded comp. On the other side, Ruddy, though, they have tools. That jungle mid is genuinely terrifying to me.
No shenanigans behind tier 1s or tier 2s.
None of that at all. As it does look like we are going to get a gank coming in. Velia found Gaethan. He's got the free talent strike. And first blood going to Velia.
This is the challenges you run into.
Wait, hold on. Nah, they're all right.
Hey, it's fine.
Although Crowny's coming over just to make sure he's fine. Reckless going to get the reset off.
Oh,
wait, Marlon flashes in here. Nata jumps forwards. Reckless looks for the turnaround. Marlon's going to secure the kill, but Crowny turns it back around. Down goes Marlon. Teleport coming in as well. Bounce is here as Nata is trying to finish up Crowny. Crowny's able to flash away. Nata finding himself on the wrong side of history, dodging away on the arrow. Nata, he just has to run towards the jungle. Bounce, no ultimate available. Flashes ease into the queue. And Los Ratones will take their third of the game.
We do have Bows. He has reset again over the top, but he does have ult. He's looking to play towards more the top side of the map. He's playing aggressive. Is he ulting in? I think he ulted in.
Oh, we're going to see some action top side. Knockup comes in. Bounce will go down, but he's got the zombie form. It's a 1-for-1 already, but he's just going to chase onto Nata. Nata, no! He survives! So close to going down.
However, that is now Nata super low on HP. One graphic that I'm really proud of. We'll tell them later.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll bring that one up later. It looks like Los Ratones going to get themselves their first dragon. They changed their playstyle because they were actually dropping dragons at the beginning of the split. But once we got to playoffs, these guys just started focusing the dragons down. They haven't kind of boils down to all the action that went bot lane with Baus TPing and stuff. That changes it all. But Peng, he's been caught by a charm here. In jumps Velia! And Velia secures his kill. Natty Nat comes in, finds the stun onto Velia, but don't really think there's much place for him to go. Caught by the knockup. Natty fighting off way too much there. That's 2 kills for Los Ratones.
What a fantastic turnaround. Reckless ganked literally a minute and a half ago, taking the flash off of Peng. So the second he tries to make his way inside this river to try and contest those void grubs, they instantly shut him down. Los Ratones are just 1 step ahead in this game 1 of the series.
Map domination from Los Ratones. Really, really impressive from them. Marlon gonna spot Reckless here, but I don't think there's really much coming of it. Just gonna go for a bit of supportal combat between the two of them. Crowd control galore. Does look like Natty Nat's coming over though. Reckless may have bitten off a little bit too much here. Does have his ultimate, does have his flash. The curtain has actually been called. Reckless might find himself just going down here. Is he going to escape the 4th shot? No! Nata finishes him up.
Nice punish right there from Ruddy Sack, getting 1 for themselves.
Things to watch all the summoners right now. Crowny will not have his flash. He will have his cleanse by the time the dragon comes up, so at least has something. But they're going to immediately jump him cleanseless. Down he goes. Shut down for Nata. Crowny has fallen. And that could just be dragon here for Los Ratones.
These were the plays that were happening versus Nord, right? They were overextending. They were getting caught 1 by 1. Ruddy Sack being able to grab that dragon right here, it's huge. You stop the stacking, and most importantly, you stop for the time being feats of strength going over to Los Ratones.
Slows them down massively. Dragon
would be not as useful as Baus in a fight to be. And look at him, he's wrapping around that mid lane as well. He's looking towards the carries. Peng no mana.
He's just used the Unraveled Earth as well in the jump for Spirit Rush. Going to charge forwards. Nemesis actually gets caught back, and this could be a big turnaround here. Nemesis able to jump away to safety. Meanwhile, Baus being hunted by Marlon and Nata. Blast cones over the wall to get to safety.
On the screen, as Los Ratones will claim the first tower, which will also give them the feats of strength.
And there's not really much that we're going to see from Ruddy Sack do in response. They can't push any waves or any towers, really.
A little bit late on the rotation out there from Ruddy Sack, particularly because they didn't have the waves pushed, right? They had so much vision inside this river, but they were actually, like, pulled out from Los Ratones. Now they're pulling TPs. The wave is down from Talia. Let's see if they can make it work. Pantheon ult.
Marlon coming in. They're going to throw that Pantheon ult down, but Nemesis goes for the charm, collects it on to Gaethan, and Gaethan will fall. Crowny secures the kill. Nemesis looking to finish up Nata. Nata hit by the charm, goes for the cleanse, but everybody else is falling apart on the other side. Crowny taking a double kill as Peng's able to escape, but 4 down.
from that charm from Nemesis, and the Nemesis found his way onto Nata as well. The positioning was not on point right there from Ruddy Sack. And even though we said they don't necessarily need a formation, they're kind of all of them, they're like disruptors, and Jin sets up for them.
Blow up Los Ratones members if they start stacking these mountain drakes.
Yeah, talking about mountains, I'm getting a little bit worried. Talia's not a tank killer, Panther's not a tank killer, Jin is definitely not a tank killer. As people would like to argue that, I feel like it takes way too long for a Jin plus Talia to kill a Silent. By the time you've done this, have you dealt with the rest of the members, right, of Los Ratones?
And the bot side, sorry. Skathan just doing his best to hold here on the Cho'Gath, and Los Ratones setting up here to jump in on to Natty, caught by the Chains of Corruption, and with the arrow coming through, Natty will fall. Velia secures the kill.
I mean, they're just brute forcing fights at this point, right? 8,000 gold in the lead. You see, champion!
Bounce!
You jump, champion!
Nata goes down! Bounce finds the kill! Huge O into the backline, flashes to the safety of his team, and he's hit to Herald! Drives it into the tower, secures the kill, as Velia gonna be going around. I think he's going for that bot, that top lane tower. He's just gonna run over a whole bunch of people on the way in. Smashes into the tower. Tower number 2 in the top side will fall as well. Los Ratones, that gold lead just grew to 10k. The answer, and this is what we talked about at the beginning of the day, Baus will pull people to his side of the map, and then Los Ratones will take something on the other side.
But here's the problem, right? When Los Ratones are grouped up on the top side of the map as 3, there is no way you can actually break that pack apart, right? Putting LR in a position where they have to answer really quickly on the map, which they have been relatively really good at most of their games.
Oh,
but
Baus.
just confuse them, you don't have the ult now.
Hit by the deadly flourish, put into the bounce house. Reckless is making his way in. Somehow, Baus is alive. Marlon's coming over. Peng, good wall to break up the members of Los Ratones as Baus continues to stay alive. He's finding a knock-up. Marlon has fallen. Baus is immortal. Charm onto Gaithen. Los Ratones take it all.
And the T1 tempo TP over on the top side, which will then force Peng's TP. Here 2 remaining, the last outer defense for Ruddy Sack.
I think Ruddy are a little bit scrambled after this game 1. It's going to be all about finding a solution for game 2. I mean, everyone has upgraded their boots apart from Reckless as well. Like, everyone's got their feet boots.
I feel like it's because he just completed his item, right?
Yeah,
so he doesn't have the gold to upgrade that. Getting that item, getting the Knight's Vow is so much more important, as Ruddy Sack are taking punches on that side as well, and Marlon's going to pay for it.
Marlon goes down. Nice pick up there from Crownie. Don't think they're actually going to look for anything else. They may just ping back towards that Baron.
Yeah,
Pantheon just ulted into the...
They know,
Natty,
they know for sure.
Natty, this is your moment, be a hero. He's been seen. The charm from Nemesis comes in. Natty is chunked, and down he goes. Nemesis secures the kill. No Baron still on the cards. Los Ratones gonna take it all.
And 14 stacks on that Medjay. Can he make it 20 plus? Be the game. They're 4,000 short. Let me tell you what, Nexus gives 50.
It does give 50.
It does give 50.
Not 50k, just 50.
Just 50.
Just 50.
Oh, Peng. Oh, Peng, look who's behind you. Oh, actually, don't look.
He's going to go for the wall. Oh! What an interrupt! Crowley secures the kill from downtown. That's why you don't give him Scion. A game from Los Ratones. Really, really clean stuff from them. They are just getting a little bit poke onto Velia, but he's too tanky, man. Like, they don't have the damage right now. Infinity Edge was only just finished up onto Nata. Nemesis getting jumped onto Marlon does force the Spirit Rush out, but it's a low cooldown. He's going to be able to jump away.
They're going to
as
wrap
Reckless
around.
jumps in. They're going to go for that wraparound. The charm goes a little bit wide, but that is going to be Natty Nat falling down. Peng being absolutely obliterated. Crownie caught by the knockup. Goes for the cleanse out, though, as we see a couple of extra kills coming in. Baus flashes in to Nata's face to try and find him, evading the ruptures. Peng will fall. Nata will fall. Reckless finds the damage onto the Cho'Gath. Here's the knockup. Gaithen, he's on the steps of his fountain, but he can't escape. It's the ace over to the side of Los Ratones. They open strong.
What an absolutely dominating game 1 from LR. All the worry when they fell down to the lower bracket.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.